Today, myself and Tony, a cycling pal of mine, have decided to venture out on our first proper gravel ride. We're visiting the Llyn Brenig site, which is situated in the heart of the Denbigh Moors on the border between the counties of Conway and Denbighshire. So the route we're doing today is the reverse of what we thought it would be. Out of the property, doing the Llyn Reservoir loop first, and then back onto this side of the road to do the Brenig. We're turning right here, clear. So one of the first things we come to after we turn left on the Llyn side is this lovely forest area, and the track beneath me is just dirt and rough stone, passable easily on gravel bike, don't need a mountain bike for it. And as for the route itself, 15 mile only around the two lakes, but within that 15 mile, just over 1,000 foot of, or 1,100 foot of climbing. Track conditions so far, it's quite dry. There was a little bit of rain this morning. I did take the mud guards off the gravel bike, hoping that I wouldn't get dirty bum, and so far the ground is nice and dry, which is good. Just turned off the wide track that we were on, and we're now on to a much narrower, is it a single track? I don't know, but it's much narrower, still reasonably passable, but caution is the name of the game. There's a lot more concentration needed for gravel bike riding for us roadies. And we are going that way. That's a pretty sight. Oh, we're going to get some footage of that. Walkers ahead and dogs. Just being friendly. Thank you. Okay, thank you. It's only letting some air out of his tyres to get better grip and traction. The change in lighting conditions from leaving rather the well-lit open areas into a forest like this is no pun intended night and day. But it really is quite a lot darker once you get under the foliage of the trees. I'm laughing because we've just come down a very stony, rocky descent, really quite treacherous, much better suited to mountain bikes with suspension than a gravel bike. But I'm laughing because going over this wooden bridge is so smooth in comparison. The track that Tony's coming along now that I've just finished is really rough, quite big stones, shale, whatever you want to call them. Not really stable under wheel. Wheels getting flicked about from left to right. Quite treacherous, that section.
It's just rocks. Stones. No avoiding the water here, please.
There's a path on the right there. That was a close call. That was a close call. I tried to take a path on the right and it was just a mud bank. It must have been half a foot deep. Nearly came off. Boy, that was lucky. Okay, we've completed now the loop around the first lake, the Llyn reservoir, I think it's called, and we're now on the opposite side of the road heading towards the bigger lake, Llyn Brenig. Just had a short section where we've crossed the road. We've ridden on a proper tarmac road for about a quarter of a mile and it was bliss. Tony and I were both laughing at how easy it was compared to the gravel.
Back on track.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're going up here. Yeah. What an adventure!
Yeah.
What an adventure! So this is the path now, which takes you around the very edge of the lake back to the visitor centre, which from the angle of the camera is just up at my 1 o'clock. I'm just looking at the only splash swing in the UK. Or the only water swing, it says. Now the visitor centre does hire bikes. You can see a selection of them ahead of me here, look. If you don't fetch your own bike here, including electric bikes, there's a few of these here ahead of me which are electric bikes. And they even have a wash station, a bike washing station, which is free to use, which is just here. This is it, just to the side of the activities hub.